Now to the very latest on the rough arrest that made national headlines earlier this year. A deputy will appear in court for his role in the case of Delucca Rolle, the teenager slammed to the ground by BSO deputies.
Deputy Ralph Mackey was not involved in that physical takedown, but he is accused of falsifying records in the case.
Local 10 Syra Onward live in Fort Lauderdale with more. Syra.
So Ralph Mackey is set to appear in court here in Fort Lauderdale in about half an hour. He's the only one of the 3 deputies seen on that rough arrest video who's actually not facing any battery charges. He's facing 2 misdemeanor charges. One is for falsifying records, the second conspiracy to falsify records. A day in court for one of the 3 deputies prosecutors say was involved in this disturbing arrest that happened outside a Tamarack McDonald's in April. Prosecutors say deputies pepper sprayed a 15-year-old boy, Delucca Rolle, and bashed his head into the pavement. In April, the family of Delucca Rolle stepped forward with their attorney, demanding justice for the teen after news of the arrest gained attention and sparked outcry across the country. Rolle was taken into custody, but his charges were later dropped. The arrest left Rolle with a fractured nose and head injuries. 3 Broward Sheriff's deputies faced charges in Rolle's arrest: Ralph Mackey, Gregory Lacera, and Christopher Krikovich. The latter 2 facing battery charges on top of falsifying records charges. Prosecutors say all 3 failed to truthfully describe the incident in the video during the investigation into Delucca Rolle's arrest. And Delucca Rolle's family has hired a national civil rights attorney to monitor this trial. We'll be covering this trial, so for all of your updates, be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Syra WPLG. We're live in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Syra Onward, Local 10 News.